Hi all, in this video we are going to learn about Thevenin's theorem under DC circuit theory. Thevenin's theorem is state that any linear circuit containing several voltages and resistances can be replaced by just one single voltage in series with a single resistance connected across the load. Thevenin's equivalent circuit. So now we are going to analyze the Thevenin's equivalent circuit for this circuit. So first of all we have to consider into two parts. Here we need to split this circuit into two parts. This part we have to consider the linear network containing several EMF and resistances, and other side we have to put the load resistor. Here we have to select the load resistors. To select the load resistors, we have to select one resistor which will be simultaneous for the circuit. Here you can see that this 40 ohm resistor is connected at the midpoint of the circuit. So this is the point A and this is the point B. So here I am going to select this 40 ohm resistor as my load resistors. Therefore, we can put the RL into 40 ohm resistor. Then we have to find RS and VS. Here the RS is the equivalent resistor. Here the VS is supply voltage. So we are going to find RS and VS. Okay, now let's find the RS. To find the RS, here the initial step we have to do is we have to open circuit the Thevenin's or load resistors. Here we have considered this 40 ohm resistor as our load resistors. So we can put this resistor here, but to find the RS, here we need to open circuit this RL. Therefore we have to remove the resistor in between point A and point B like this. Then we have to short circuit the voltage sources because we need only RS, not VS. To find the RS, we have to open circuit the RL and short circuit the VS. Then only we can find the RS. Okay, now let's find. Here, if I short circuit the voltage sources and open circuit my RL, then we will get the circuit like this. So here there are only two resistors are connected. 10 ohm resistor and 20 ohm resistors are connected in series, but here we have to consider the point A and point B. In between point A and point B, these two resistors are in parallel form. Therefore these we have to, so here 10 ohm resistor and 20 ohm resistors are connected in parallel with point AB with respect to point AB. Therefore, the equivalent resistor RS will be equal to 10 into 20 over, so this is the formula to find the equivalent resistor when two resistors are connected in parallel form. So 10 into 20 over 10 plus 20. So that will be equal to 6.67 ohm. 6.67 ohm. So we know the value of RS. Now we need to find the VS. So to find the VS, we have to do some changes. To find the equivalent voltage, here we need to do some changes here. We need to keep RL as open, but we need to put the voltage sources here. Here we need the voltage difference in between point A and point B. That is what we have mentioned as the supply voltage or the VS. So here for this circuit, this is I am going to find the current, the value of I. So to find the value of I, we can use the loop equation. So to use the loop equation, we have to consider the loop and the loop direction. So my loop direction I am considering as anti-clockwise direction, and the amount of current flowing through the loop as I. So now I am going to apply the loop equation for this circuit. So the loop equation is sigma E minus sigma IR equal to naught. My loop direction is anti-clockwise direction. So here there are two voltage sources. Two batteries are connected, 20 voltage and 10 voltage batteries. Here if the battery connected is in the same direction of my loop direction, then we have to consider plus. If it is in the opposite direction, we have to put minus. Here 20 voltage is in the same direction of my loop direction. Therefore it will be plus 20, but here the 10 voltage is connected in the opposite direction of the loop direction. So we have to consider the minus. So 20 minus 10, then again minus, then we need to focus on this part. Here the current, here the loop current is I, therefore we have to put I into for the R. So here R, for the R, here there are two resistors are in series form, therefore we can directly put the equivalent resistor as 20 plus 10 equal to 30 ohm. So we can directly put 30 ohm here equal to naught. So if we solve this equation, we can find the value of I. Here 20 minus 10 equal to 10 equal to I into 30. Again the I will be equal to 10 over 30 equal to 0.33 ampere. 0.33 ampere. But here what we need is Vs, the equivalent voltage. So to find the equivalent voltage, here we know the value of I. So there are two ways to find the Vs. So we can, before that I am going to remember you a basic theory. So here there are two conditions. So here the current I is flowing through the battery, but here the current is flowing away from the battery or coming back from the battery. So if the current flowing through the battery, we can use the equation VAB equal to E plus IR, E plus IR. But for the condition 2, the equation for the VAB will be equal to E minus IR, because in the condition 1 the current is flowing through the battery, therefore here it will be plus. If it is leaving from the battery, then we have to put the minus here. So now I am going to find the equivalent voltage Vs. So to find the Vs, there are two different ways we can find here. Here we can consider this path or this path, but now I am going to consider this path, but both paths will give the same value of Va. So now I am going to use this equation for this path. So in between point AB, the voltage drop will be VAB, that is equal to Vs. So now I need Vs or VAB, both are same here. So I am going to put VAB. Here I am going to redraw this path. So in this path there is a resistor, 10 ohm resistor, and 10 voltage battery is here. So I am going to redraw this circuit for the simplification. So here 10 ohm, 10 voltage. The current is here, the current direction is going, the current I is going through the battery, like our condition 1. Here you can see that this is the current direction. The current I is flowing through the battery like this, our condition 1. So we can put the current direction like this. So what we need is the voltage drop in between this point A and point B. I need the voltage drop in between point AB. So this is VAB, or we can write VS. So the VS will be equal to, you can directly use this equation. So for the E, we can substitute 10 voltage plus, for the I is, we have already found here 0.33 ampere, 0.33 ampere into R. Here the value of R is 10 ohm. Here this is the R. So we can substitute for the value R as 10. So that will be equal to, here 10, here 3.3. So 10, 13.33 voltage. 13.33 voltage. So now we have found the supply voltage or the equivalent voltage. So finally here is our question. So here this is our Thevenin's equivalent circuit. So here this is RL, this is RS, this is VS. VS we have just found 13.33 voltage. RS also we have found 6.67 ohm. Here the RL is 40 ohm. Now for this circuit we need to find, the final step is we need to find the loop current I or I1. Here I am going to put I1 because already I have used I. So here I am put I1. So now to find the I1 you can use two different ways. Whether you can use the Ohm's law or you can use the loop equation. For the easy purpose here I am going to use the Ohm's law. The Ohm's law, according to the Ohm's law, the I1 will be equal to V supply voltage Vs over R total. Here the R total will be equal to, you can see that here 40 ohm resistor and 6.6 ohm resistor are in the series form. Therefore the RT will be equal to 40 plus 6.67 ohm. 40 plus 6.67 ohm. So that is equal to 46.67 ohm. We know the value of Vs, we know the value of RT. Then we can substitute the values again here. So the Vs will be equal to here 13.33 voltage over RT 46.67 ohm. So that will be equal to approximately 0.285 ampere. 0.285 ampere. So this is what we call as the Thevenin's current. So Thevenin's equation or Thevenin's circuit analysis is very easy. So here are the basic procedure for solving a circuit using Thevenin's theorem. The first step we have to do is we have to remove the load resistor. Then we need to find the equivalent resistors. Find RS by shorting all voltage sources or by open circuiting all the current sources. The third step we have to do is find Vs. we need to find the supply voltage by the usual circuit analysis method. So here you can use KVL or KCL or loop equation, whatever it is. By using a basic circuit analysis method, you have to find the supply voltage. Then finally you have to find the current flowing through the load resistor RL. So this is what we have learned here.